Yeah, roger that, Jesse. Great to be with you. They're developing the intelligence. They've been doing intelligence preparation of the battlefield. And it seems like they've identified the key areas that they need to go. They've actually brought in some envelopment there. You saw with the naval forces, and this team has apparently developed a very clear picture of where the enemy is. Obviously, below the hospital, they want to know where the civilians are. They want to know where the hostages are, and it's a PhD level problem with the three-dimensional battlefield of high rises, the rubble in the streets, and certainly the tunnels that you mentioned. So this is something that took some time to develop that battlefield picture, and now they've been able to move their logistics into place, and they want to get into Gaza and take enough terrain, tighten up their logistics, and make sure they have 360-degree security, because those tunnels go everywhere. They don't know where they all are, and what they don't want to do is get so deep into Gaza that they envelop themselves when Hamas comes out the backside. So it seems to me that Israel has taken the time that they need to develop this picture and now get after it in a way that they can be successful, as Netanyahu said, which is to destroy Hamas.
And Glover, when the infantry makes this first contact with the enemy on the ground, what kind of intelligence picture are they going to get immediately?
Well, it's called sensitive site exploitation, basically taking evidence right off the bad guys. Look, the worst of the bad guys are the terrorists, and Hamas is the worst of the worst. These guys are the guys that carried all their operational plans on their kit when they attacked Israel and killed 1,400 plus civilians. So that sensitive site exploitation, that SSC on the ground, is going to be very important, because it's going to create a better picture, a more refined picture. Like the general said, operational preparation of the environment has been taking place, but now they're going to be flexing target to target, gathering intel off the battlefield, and potentially giving them a more refined picture of where these hostages are.
And so, Glover, when they're in there, are they mostly facing sniper fire? I mean, is going to be a defensive posture by Hamas?
Yeah, it's going to be that urban warfare. Block to block. They're going to be using snipers. They're going to be using RPGs. They're going to be using ambushes, improvised explosives. If they're backed by Iran, like they are backed by Iran, you're going to see similar tactics used that were used against us in Iraq. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's some of the most difficult fighting that Israel has ever faced.
And Tata, were you surprised with this naval action, this assault from the south? Did you see that coming?
Well, I'm not surprised by anything the IDF does, because they're very innovative, they're very creative, they have good leadership, and to me, the pause that everybody was wondering what was happening, I knew that they would be coming up with something creative to be able to maneuver and get the enemy focused away from just the northern border of Gaza with Israel, and why not what Hezbollah is doing to Israel, making them look in two directions? Why not force Hamas to look in multiple directions and get them off balance? I think it's a creative way to start this. It seems like they're getting a good set, and they'll be able to have two fronts, which is a good thing, as long as they can keep the logistics coming in from the sea.
All right, gentlemen, thank you guys so much.